Hi. July was World Watercolor Month, and so like a lot of people, I took some time to do some watercolors. Watercolor usually is fairly quickly. And no, I did not use the prompt list because I was out of town and I knew that I wouldn't have the time or wouldn't take the time to follow the prompt list at all. But I'm going to show you today what I actually did use and to accomplish my images. So step one is I have this Faber-Castell and going to put Morton that I use to do basic drawings to start off with things. That was the only written thing. I used two brushes. Okay, where is that? Show. Was this one, which I bought recently. It does good washes, does go to a point, and you can get fairly detailed with it, and it's really cheap. It's like $2. And come on. And this itty bitty one, which I think is a 0 or a 3. And those are the ones that I use for painting. For colors, I use basically these things. This was, you can't really tell, but this was two things. It was a Peril Red, Naphtha Maroon, and you notice that it's fairly messy because I mix in it and I don't clean up after. But by keeping a limited choice of colors, it works pretty well. And my goal is to eventually use this up, so eventually it'll be cleaned up, but not anytime soon. And I've got this yellow, and it's a pretty warm yellow. I'm not sure what color yellow, but it's that. And the other color is this color, which is a little turquoise. So basically, with having a yellow, blue, and red, you can get a whole bunch of colors. The other thing that I used is something that I had for a while back, and this is a Gamse. It's a Sumi color. So it's basically Sumi, which is a super fine charcoal-based pigment. I love Sumi ink because you can get really darks. And I use this for a couple of the pictures that I use. And I'll show you what I've done using these a little bit later. Okay. And I decided to start off with doing some basic animal shapes because I like doing animals. And I do like adding a person and skewing the perspective. So, and I like birds, but that's not what I focused on. So let's continue. I decided that the thing to focus on is dealing with wasps, because there are a whole bunch of wasps and they all like my backyard, but you know, such is life. So again, focus is a perspective because it can be really scary to see those wasps around. They can scare you. Somebody decided that they liked to show that they're there. So as you can see, there's a bit of yellow, and the darks are mostly the naphtha maroon. Same thing here. So this is naphtha maroon with a bit of red and yellow to brighten up. To continue on, we continue on with the wasps, and just so you know, a lot of them, quit changing on me, a lot of them are yellow jackets. Yellow jackets are the most aggressive of the wasps, and so you can see that it's pretty much still the same color. Again, another wasp. Got bored, so painted a cat, because sometimes you need a break. And did a dog, drew a dog. So sometimes I will be fairly, detailed and draw like this. The nice thing about the Albeck Drawer pencil is that when you paint with it, it kind of melts and you can't see what you've drawn. Again, if you take a look closely, you can see that I've drawn, but I've also painted. Same colors, not much difference. Okay, this, you remember those? So I painted using that. Again, I drew, but I did not paint. Didn't have time. And we do in Texas have a lot of these red wasps. And the red wasps, kind of scary in that they have black wings. Some people say that this is a more aggressive one, but nah. And back again with the painting using the Gansai paint, just for a break. And this, the green in the background is the yellow mixed with the turquoise. So I did not go outside there. Drew another wasp, painted another one, yellow jacket. And finally finish off with this one. It actually is more red than this, but hey, it's my painting. I can do what I want. So again, it's a red one. And this is a basically another form of a wasp. These particular wasps are fairly small. They're not scary at all, but they like to be on my wall inside my house, and I shoo them out. They're kind of, I call them ant wasps, but that's what I did in July for my bid of World Watercolor Month. So even though there is a challenge and all, because I was out of town for most of the month and doing other things, I figured I'd go my own direction. So thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.